Oh my. Okay, so I gotta let you guys know up front. This might just be because of recency bias, right? Because I just got done watching the new episode of Demon Slayer, and I am on that recency high, right? I'm still floating in the air. But not only is this probably the best episode in my personal opinion so far in Demon Slayer, and honestly, in all of the Demon Slayer, and there's been some badass episodes. This might be the best episode in Demon Slayer so far. This might be one of the top tier episodes of anime in a long time. And I know that I'm exuding a lot of effing hype, but I mean, I could not stop smiling and cackling and just like verbally yelling out loud during this episode of Demon Slayer. It was such a effing good episode of Demon Slayer. It is like, I'm trying to find my words to express to you guys. The first thing that I want to definitely say is in anime, right? Just anime period. The thing that makes a great episode typically is when an episode felt like it was too short and you really desire more. Like, you're like, I want more of this anime, right? Like, a 23-minute episode feels like it went by in 5 minutes. Well, the next level of greatness in anime, and this doesn't happen very often at all, is when an episode that lasted, I think the runtime of this episode was 21 minutes and 37 seconds, right? Removing the OP, I felt, I literally, I had to shake my mouse. I'm not even like lying. I had to shake my mouse because I was like, yo, is this like a 45-minute episode? It felt like it was so long because of all the stuff that they jammed in this episode. We have the a continuation of the fight with Tanjiro and the Upper Six Demon. Then we cut away to Tengen and the girls and him wrapping all that up that they had, underground. Then we had the moment with excuse me, guys. Then we had the moment that covered what's his name's dad. If I forgot the name. Oh my god, you guys are gonna kill me. But Fireboy, whatever. Run me through the ramps in the comments. I don't care, whatever. But we had Fireboy's dad, right? We had that whole moment to where he's been writing for the past 4 months. He's been writing to Tanjiro. He's been writing to him about sun breathing. He's been writing to him about what the mark on his forehead means. He's been writing to him about getting better and not being a drunk anymore and appreciating his children. He's been made into a better man just out of the simplistic conversation and visit that Tanjiro had with him. And he's changed into a different person. He's now realizing, what an awesome son that he had, even though that he kind of abandoned him, right? So we had all of that. Then we cut back to Tanjiro, and Tanjiro had this whole exposition where he's like, this is not how I got my scar. I wasn't birthed with the scar. I wasn't a descendant of sun breathing, maybe like my father was. But regardless, I am here to do whatever I can and go plus ultra to protect anybody around me, because that is my value. That is who I am as a person. And you're just sitting there like, oh my god, Tanjiro, yes, that's right. Show them your value, boo-boo. And it's just like, it's an amazing effing moment. And then Tanjiro goes off, right? His eyes just they bleed out, all over his face. His scar might as well be, glistening in the moonlight. And he goes to take on the Upper Six Demon. And then we find out that her cells, because all the demons that were created by Muzan or Michael Jackson, they all essentially have like a part of him. He's given a part of him to all the different demons, and the cells that he has are calling back to a moment to where, Tanjiro's dad was a badass. Like, Tanjiro's dad back in the day, like, if he wasn't like Super Saiyan Hashira, like, I mean, Jesus Christ, like, it shows that at one point Tanjiro's dad survived, by the way, took on the demon and left him scarred to where this homeboy has PTSD at the sight of what Tanjiro was about to pull out his ass. And I was like, holy crap, Tanjiro's dad, which we all kind of knew. We knew this already with his dancing and his, whatever. We knew Tanjiro's dad was a badass, but holy shit, his dad was a badass. And you know, herself, like this lady's hands were fucking they were trembling. You know what I mean? And Tanjiro goes and he just takes her on, right? He takes on all 13 of her little her felt bands or whatever, and he just like he crushes them down, and he does one foul move to go after her head. And at that moment, his little one of his sisters or brothers or whatever tells him like, "Yo, you need to breathe," because he's like, I think that they were telling him like, "Yo, if," and he was a second away from his neck, he was about to pull off. And that pissed me off, but whatever, right? And, you know, he's about to pull it off, but I think they were like, yo, you're about to die. If you don't, you know, you could kill her or you can kill yourself. And, you know, he began to cough up blood and stuff. And at that moment, it sparked Nezuko to, you know, fight or flight, yo, my bro's in trouble. And then on top of everything effing else, then you have Nezuko and her just kicking this upper six, like basically tier 2. Like if the demons have 12 tiers, like she's like like right under Michael Jackson. Like you have her just kicking her in the dome, you know, taking half her face off. You know what I mean? This girl's like gone. And then, you know, she has her regenerative abilities that come to fruition. We know Nezuko is extremely special. Then you have Nezuko transforming and becoming like, even me, I was over here like I told the Emperor, I was just like Nezuko, oh my god, Nezuko, we knew, but I was like, ugh, hold me, the Emperor. Like, I mean, she transformed and like, ugh, I mean, you guys saw it, right? And then she grew her horn, and oh my god, like the demon again the upper six demon, she began to tremble again because she was like, yo, what is this presence? Then she goes in for the kick, and she cuts her leg off, but she instantly regenerates it and still kicks her in the dome. Like, oh my god. And then obviously you have Tengen, and like, yo, if they're so fast, where the F are they at? Like, they can't be that far away. This district is only so big. But regardless, like, oh my god, like, this episode was just complete fire. And I'm telling you, like, again, I'm on that recency high because I just got done watching it, right? But this might be one of the best episodes in anime. Like, even the next episode, it might be freaking badass, right? I just don't know how they're going to be able to top this one because of all the stuff that they jam-packed in 21 minutes. And there was a moment, too, where Tanjiro was about to transform, right? He had just gotten his eyes to bleed. And then we cut to... and then we had that scene where they cut to Flame Boy's dad. And I was like, oh, no. They're like, don't do this to me. Oh, no, I'm sorry. They cut to Tengen. But they cut to Tengen. So that scene's happening. He's about to bleed from his eyes. And they immediately cut to Tengen, Inosuke, and Zenitsu, who, by the way, when Zenitsu was running, he was running sleeping, which I was like, yo, oh my god, I can't wait till they get there. But they cut to that scene, and I was like, oh no, don't do this to me. Don't take me up to a level 11, and then suddenly, like, cut to this scene that I don't care about. Like, don't do this to me. But thankfully, they cut back, and we were able to finish off the fight. But man, like, yeah, yo, this might be, I'm telling you, like, this might be one of the best. This might be, like, the best episode I've seen of Demon Slayer. And I've seen some really, really good episodes of Demon Slayer. And this might be, like, the best episode of Demon Slayer yet. And one of the best in anime. Like, this one really kept me on my toes. I was hyped the whole entire time. This was just complete awesome. But I'm not going to talk anymore. Let me know what you guys think now in the comments down below. Let me know if you agree with my sentiments. Let me know if you were as hype as I was. I appreciate you guys being here each and every week for Demon Slayer. I'll see you guys next week for the Nezuko continuation.